We are doing an House Eco match and we're playing with insane AI, just so we don't disturb other players by our game style. This will be a commentary video about how to play House Ecaz. We start with a Squire and the Musketeer because the other unit is not worthy at the moment. Ooh.
Awaiting order.
Fencer is, has good DPS, but
Yes, my lady.
has no HP, can't tank, and if you have another tank with a Fencer unit,
Muskets are loaded.
it doesn't get the bonus, so... At the moment, it seems like a pretty strange unit to use. I wouldn't recommend that, but you need the Squire for the -4 armor, and the Musketeer for the -10 or plus 10% damage on the enemy unit, and for the damage output.
You honor us.
We always start with the Spice Field, of course, and then we go for local dialect. At the moment, at the current state, most of the level 1, tier 1 evolutions researches are great, so I recommend to start with them. We are playing House Ecaz on Hegemony. So we have Mr. Ecaz, and she's helping us to take every village we want and can abandon the village then for the sanctuaries later on. And we get our +3 authority production percentage for the masterpieces. And we play with Mr. Ecaz. That gives us a little bonus on sanctuaries and on the masterpieces. I picked that 2 consoles because the other 2 consoles are, rather no-brainers. The one console gives more experience on your units and another champion, and the other console gives you, that you can pick a resolution that you can't be voted for, that costs Lance Red, and you get Lance Red for building masterpieces. But as I said, the other 2 consoles are no-brainers. Our goal is to get the monument, well, the Museum of Unbound Arts as fast as possible, so we can make 5 masterpieces in our sanctuaries. And then we go for water, so our army can move across the map. And then we go for the war banners that give us extra manpower. So these are the most important researches here at the start, and intelligence network because it's just good. Plus 100% agent recruitment speed and the Lance Red standing if you chosen at least one right resolution. Let's go back.
What's the plan? Ready for patrol.
You can start with a Plascrete factory or a refinery. There's no big difference. You get a little bit more Plascrete if you start with a Plascrete. You get a little bit more money if you start with a refinery. But you should be able to pay in time.
On vector.
So,
There must be a way
most
to
important
hunt
thing
down
is
those
that you
worms.
scout as much as possible, as fast as possible, so you know which territories you want to take. But as I said with Mr. Ecaz, it's not that important that you know directly at start which of your villages will be the sanctuaries.
Yes, my lady.
You can't know right now, but mostly it's good to build the sanctuaries on the borders, because the borders count as territory of the player or other territories surrounding the village, and so it counts as a sanctuary then.
Ready for patrol.
So at the start we just take whatever
Awaiting order.
village is good at start, and mostly it's villages that give us Plascrete, because we want to take, build up our infrastructure as fast as possible. camping. And yeah, the main problem is you might pillage at start, but I wouldn't recommend it, because if you pillage a village, it costs more. It doubles the price for an authority. And so I would check whatever villages you want to make your sanctuaries. You then take it and build the native artist. This is a Museum of Unbound. And your main base, and then you make 5 masterpieces. Then you can abandon the city, and then you can pillage it whenever you want, because it makes no difference anymore. You won't take it back. I would usually recommend to make an ornithopter for your harvester. You don't need it usually at start, but you can't forget it anymore then. So we have a pretty great village here with a double plascrete, and with the 100% extra here. So this is good in our favorite. We get a bonus here for our statecraft buildings, so that perfectly fits for every statecraft building we can build here, even masterpieces. But we wait with the masterpieces until we get this research, which gives us 100 Solari for every masterpiece we build.
Muskets are loaded.
Usually we don't do any militia at our villages, because
Yes,
it's
my lady.
very expensive at the start. We don't have the manpower. We rather want to have it for our military moving around, and just finish the incoming raiders with your army.
Yes, my lady.
You usually make your stock that you have. The expected stocks must be over the contract. That's the only thing that is important, and the rest can go for Solari.
What's the plan?
As you can see, we make a lot of authority, and we will even make more authority when we get our first sanctuary. Maybe we can take a closer look soon. I don't want to do this because I don't go for governorship here. This is okay. We aren't pillaging that much. This is but this is very good for smugglers, Harkon, and etc.
At your
Renome.
command, my lady.
And as you can see, we have a deep desert here. We have a special region here. And if we take this tile and the special region and this, we have we can make a sanctuary there.
My lady, to the field.
Only bad thing is that we get this pretty late, because 3 villages will take a while.
Loaded.
But I prefer to take early this research tiles. Okay, we got our native artists. This biggest problem with Ecaz at start is to make the first money for your first main base building.
We got the big game
So
rifles.
maybe
There must be a way to hunt down those worms.
now you can decide between 2 options. Either we are lucky by our resolution here, and now we have enough money for our Museum of Unbound Arts.
What's the plan?
Or we take this, maybe build 3 masterpieces and then abandon it and pillage that, because we don't want to wait too long to pillage.
We'll hunt them like the animals they are.
So we are slowly low on water, but this is why we go for the filtration system. I don't want to waste our resources on that cheaper version the wind traps.
We'll follow the path of Our Lady.
This will be our sanctuary, our first. And so we will take it, make 5 masterpieces, and abandon it. Then we take this and that. Yeah, we took this a little bit late. This is no problem. Got another harvester. We can produce another ornithopter for that, or pick one of our ornithopters that are moving around. We have a treatise in our house. This might be a problem.
Muskets are loaded.
Insane AI has a pretty decent army, usually at start already. But you should be able to micro them out, even with a smaller army. You can decide between Spacing Guild if you want to go out with your army, or Chome. Usually I go for Chome to get the money operation, scavenger team.
Ready for the hunt. There must be a way to
Let's
hunt down
defend
those
here,
wolves.
and now we go for our
Ready for
masterpieces.
patrol.
And if we have our Museum of Unbound Arts, we can make another masterpiece of every kind. And so we can make 5 masterpieces. Otherwise, we would only be able to make 3.
We got the big game
And this
rifles.
would be a waste.
Yes, my lady.
So this guy we send on
Straight
this
on it.
harvester. So this is done. And since we have... Oh, make a little bit money on the way with that.
Our lives are yours.
And since we have already that tile here, we get a little bit money for our masterpieces. Always check if you have that kind of researches. You can see we have economic development here for 4 days. And if we are here on research and economy, you can see we have 1 day for this. And this is a random tag. So it might be that we can get 4 days on this tag. And this would be a total waste. So it's better to wait for this research to be done and then resolve that. Yeah, talking and on 2 speed is maybe a little bit too much. Usually I play with AI on 2-point speed, but maybe with talking it's a little bit too distracting. Now we are done with that. As you can see, we can now take that tile here, and yeah, now we got module parts. And that's not even bad, because this research is anyway also important to get our third eco-main building as soon as we start doing this. We get extra water here, so this is a perfect tile. Not extra water, but we get Solari for water. This is a great tile for making our water production.
We'll obey your wish.
We get here extra for all our economy buildings. So also great for our water, and soon we will have enough water and not
Nowhere to
taking
hide.
care of that anymore. You should always go for this, at least with 1 vote, of course, to get the extra lance red, unless you are Fremen or smugglers before 5k hegemony. Smuggler put a vote, a bounty for Harkonnen. If you don't think you can get one of the resolutions, it's a good idea to just vote for Harkonnen, so you get at least the money. But this is one of the best resolutions in this game. So we put everything except for the 10 on this tile here. Let's check this tile here. Yeah, we might get this if we are moving enough around to get our XP. So even if we don't want to take some of that villages, we can move around and make the XP there. Again, we have eco here. We should wait. And otherwise we would waste it again. Now we got Chome integration. Boom, make some XP here. And our goal is to get these both tiles as soon as possible. don't want to pillage is because we want to take it soon. We just wanted to have the XP. So we decide to take
Yes,
the
my
top
lady.
one first,
As fast as these feet can walk.
because Great Volcano gives us also the enough hegemony for the 5k, although we will only be there in time. Makes no difference in this case. So here I would recommend to go for the administrative hall because of the authority and some of the extra money. Usually you don't have 5 buildings on your villages at this point. Let's see where we can go for make a maintenance center here. So we have these 3 tiles. We can abandon this here now. Gives us
Ready for the hunt.
the opportunity to just pillage it now. We get our authority back and can take this tile now. We make even more water here. Why not? We get this nice
We got
bonus.
the big game rifles.
And we should have enough supply now to reach that tile here in time. Then we have enough, then we have fuel. Fuel is very, very important for House Ecaz. If you don't have a tile with fuel around, you are lost. Because you need these war banners. It's so urgent.
What's the plan?
They are that great. They are your demolishers to break armor. They give you manpower and they give you a nice bonus in battle. Usually the AI gives only bad traits here.
Ready for the hunt.
Unless you really need something they offer you, I would never take one of that. Free traits they offer you.
At your service, my lady.
You're good on spies. You're a little bit bad on Solari at the moment. But that is pretty normal at start if you try to rush here on authority, etc. And
We'll obey
hegemony.
your wish.
You could go for this full eco to crew training. You make a lot more money with your spies.
Yes, my lady.
So it's absolutely an option. We are in minus
You honor us,
because
fair
we
lady.
just
We got the big game
regenerate our units. But we want to have our fuel first.
Harvester in working order.
At your command.
This is
my
very
lady.
important. And as soon we get this tech here, we have very great war banners that gives us 2 manpower, and we don't even need recruitment officers
Ready
around
for the
us.
hunt.
This is the main idea.
We got the big game rifles.
So, and we have even enough authority for the next
serve
tile,
to the best
and
of
then
our
we got our
capacity.
first sanctuary. I'm pretty sure we will make this one our second sanctuary. First of all, it's around our natural spice field, and I would
Yes,
like to
my
make that
lady.
our
We'll
resort.
do our best.
And now you can think about this is always a good eco building, especially when you're starting to make 5 houses in every village. But in this case, I would go for the research center because we should get extra influence and intel, and yeah, more hegemony and more knowledge.
My lady,
Even more
our
crew.
lives are yours.
Get the second fuel field here. We could already think about if we make this really our sanctuary. Could already start to make the statecraft. It counts as 2 statecraft buildings. Every masterpiece counts as 2. So we get more manpower from this.
At your command, my lady.
Usually you go always on militia with 1 melee unit, where you pin it down. Makes less damage.
Ready for the hunt.
And soon we have our sanctuary.
Spice crew reporting.
Get this done. Pick another point of interest. We have our fuel now. This is pretty far away from us, and I don't want to send our military all the time in that direction, so we make some militia there. But as I said, usually we don't waste our manpower for militia. So we got a sanctuary here now. Gives us +1 authority, and we get everywhere 1 extra trade here. So someone is attacking us. There's the raiders. In this case, you can go again for these nice masterpieces. And masterpieces are also great because the enemy doesn't want to take villages with his masterpieces because they lose authority and land threat, destroying them. I think. Yeah, authority and land threat.
Our lives are yours.
So this is the time usually you want to send out your scouts to your borders.
We'll obey your wish.
In this case, Fremen and Treatise. You can see our Ornithopter did it on his own at the moment, and we can put it here. So we have a view on both players and know if they want to go for an attack. Okay, we got our super war banners now. Let's reduce them. What I also like is to get martial perfectionism as fast as possible, so you can make the better units, the elite units. And since they need longer to produce, it's good to have them till you are, as long as you are in peace, so you have time to. If you lose your army and you're still in war, I would never go for the better units because it just takes too long. In this case, we go for that. If we are eager to expand even better, we would probably go for this. And if we have enough special regions for the workshop villages, we would go for that. But at the moment, we go for the military build to be safe a little bit, get extra armor. And yeah. Or we would go for the eco a little bit more and take this both if we have enough spice fields, or that if we have many special regions. Or this, of course, if we have sanctuaries. You will never have many sanctuaries, so this is not worse at the moment, I would say. So, go for another one here. And as you can see, our manpower will rise soon enough. We have still no problems. And I would say we go for the authority here. You could go for the money. Both are great. Resolutions, probably tax negotiation is better.
Caller on report.
Especially in late game.
Awaiting order.
Go
On vector.
back here.
Listening. On vector. On vector.
Okay, and now we go for the other eco buildings, and we should start getting our. I mean, we could go and start a little bit for recruitment offices because we have great trade for this, but usually you don't need that with Ecaz if you have enough war banners. So let's see. Here you want to have an investment office. This is double great here because we can really use both of the trades. Let's go more masterpieces. As we said, this will be our sanctuary. Soon we have enough authority to get this area, and then we will fight with the treaties for his spice field. We have great special regions around us. This is pretty good.
We got the big
We're a
game
little bit lucky
rifles.
here.
We'll
Can already
shoot them full
go.
of lead.
What's better, Mind Idaho is good for Plascrete. Well of Riches is better for money, so we go for Well of Riches because our Plascrete is nice. Let's see. Can we? No, we can't. We could. Yeah, we will use this as sanctuary. So usually I would make a spice silo here. I mean, we could do that for the time being. For the 2 spice fields we have around here.
Muskets are loaded.
Military. Let's check. Okay. Nothing bad can happen. Let's kick it. See. We could go already for Space Guild branch. It's not the best territory for that. It's also not a bad one. Okay. Harkon is going for an attack. Let them do so. Although we are already in attack, I still go for the better war banners now. And let's go for one more musketeer. This is a little bit annoying, but as soon as we get our tile here, we will go straight for his army, and I'm pretty sure we will be there in time. Let's make a little bit more manpower at the moment. And if we start making real manpower, we go for militia everywhere. We got Well of Riches here, so we of course start with the processing plant. We might go for 2 militia at least, because it's, as I said here before, it's far away. We don't want to move all that way to defend this. Not necessary.
We'll obey your wish.
Fremen and Atreides are also in the fight. This is great for us. And we can already engage. Let's check. Oh, really? Nice one. We take this. Teach them a little bit. Of course, you don't want them on the front. Try to pick out the damage dealers first. If you can micro your units out, would be great. If not, never mind. You will lose units in the battle. The AI is okay controlling its units. It's rather a little bit annoying. Sometimes they move back and forward, Usually, you shouldn't have any problem with the AI here. We should lure them on our ground because we get money killing them on our ground. So it's done here. Let's do more fuel for more war banners. And I don't think we will have much trouble fighting in the near future, so I'm using the elite units producing. And the insane AI is absolutely annoying, sending its units in just to get my point of interest. You won't see that in multiplayer that often. Let's just go for that. Just we have the 5 villages. Great, we made... Oh, this is dangerous. This is dangerous. Let's hope they can make it in time. Yeah. Great, we made 2 militia there. Let's see what can we do here. Let's go for more water. Of course, filtration systems should also give you extra spice. Yeah. So it's never bad to have. Yeah, you can't have too much water, to be honest. So we can already take this, and then we only need to take Atreides territory. Let's send them back. Let's get our last eco building for the bonus. Extra 10% salary income. Ooh. That's pretty much they want to give us. Do we need the play? Yeah, we need the Blesscreed ourselves, and influence is pretty worthy. I will decline this in this case. Although we have not that much salary as either. Get a little bit by killing them. Soon we will lose this tile because we make it to a sanctuary, so we make a maintenance center in this place. Yeah, this will be our next goal, 175. wait a little bit with our attack, or it would be so great if we can get this one. And we are over 10k, means we get extra money for Hegemony, and we get 50 votes on every resolution for free. This is great. So, and we will use that. So, let's see. Do we want upkeep on our army? Nope. We don't want to have that. And we don't care about this. But yeah, we really want to have that. At start, I forgot about this yet now. At start, you want to have a probe setup and check where the raiders come from. I guess the attack on this village is somewhere from here.
Harvester in working order.
So we will scan this area. We get money for Plascrete. Great. Let's do that. Wow, great. This is Mount Idaho. Get 200% extra.
Yes, my lady.
And we get extra
Archduchess.
money for the Plascrete. Okay, this is great. Perfect. Yeah, doesn't matter. Influence is always great.
We're eager for
The
new
stupid
adventures.
Fremen units. Would be great if we make a champion soon, if Fremen sends so many units in.
Our honor is on the
If you want to
line.
make a champion, you need 1k Solari.
We'll go
And
anywhere
usually
we
you
need
want
it.
to make your elite
Honorable knights at your service.
knight
Chivalry
being your
commands.
first
We
champion,
obey.
because he is just a super great tank. I don't think we get this in time, to be honest. Or another. We already took. Yeah, makes no sense for us. But it makes no sense to go for this, because we get our crafts workshop.
Anything
Get some
for
extra
our
hegemony.
liege.
And since we get... Ooh, yeah, I would do this. We can get our influence back by putting him there.
We're
So we
eager
can
for
pillage
new
now.
adventures.
Soon, as you can see, we produced 12 authority. This is just great. Because of Sanctuary, because of our good lady here. Administrative hall. Yeah. Ah,
Yes, my lady Archduchess.
so we can... Oh, this is the guy we got for free, right? Do we have another knight here? Ooh,
We'll go anywhere
stop
we're
that, please.
needed.
We don't have another knight here, so I want to produce one of that elite knights first. I want to make
Yes,
him
my
my
lady
champion.
Archduchess.
And with a champion you
Eager for
can
new
get 100
adventures.
hegemony by killing opponent units. That's even double that trade, right? That's worthy here.
Anything for our liege.
This is a perfect spot because we get extra Solari for military bases, buildings. So it's a perfect spot for a military base. And since we anyway want to attack a treatise, and we reach this area and we reach that area with
You honor us, fair lady.
our military base, it's great. Why do we get... Stolen, okay. Who has stolen this point of interest?
Honorable knights at your service.
So money or manpower, obviously we don't need manpower anymore. This is the moment I anyway want to delete these buildings. And make something, yeah, more important for us. Everything is more important in this case, so let's go for a little bit research speed.
Yes, my lady Archduchess.
Let's check, have we 5 buildings in every village? Nope, we don't have, then let's focus on that. Military base, so we can soon attack the treatise player.
Honored to serve you.
Let's make, we have so much manpower, let's do militia everywhere. especially at the borders. Dum, 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 dum,
Anything
dum,
for our
dum.
liege.
Yeah. Very great here. Guess we can start replacing that buildings with our masterpieces. And as soon as the military base is up, we are going for the treaties player. Especially we have our
Eager for new
champion.
adventures.
We get 200 health, extra power to armor, and he can't be assassinated.
The wandering
And he gathers
knights. Go
Hegemony
on.
for us.
Chivalry
For us.
commands. We
Sorry.
obey.
Ba-ba-bum. Let's see. We still profit from statecraft. So let's do more of them.
We're honored to serve you.
And then we go for a push.
They'll get an honorable
This is what I mean. This is super annoying with the insane AI moving all the time over your territory.
Yes, my lady archduchess.
They could be able to defend that. I should be.
We're eager
Sometimes
for
they don't
new
do it.
adventures.
Don't ask me why.
An adventure to
But
remember.
usually they can. This heavy militia with 3 raiders. It should work out. Yeah, we could go for
Anything
military
for our liege.
masterpiece pieces here for the extra money.
We're honored to serve you.
Let's see if Atreides has enough units to compete with us. And as soon as we have this, we go for that. I didn't get any warning that I can build my main base. Oh, I got. I just missed it. I'm talking too much. Okay. Usually, depending on what you're going, you would start with your military building on your 1 slot, because you get extra 20% research speed. We are almost done with that. But we anyway want to have 4 of our main bases, so we don't need the manpower, actually, unless for the extra 300 max manpower. Training slots are always great, and the plus 10 power, of course, and the 10 command points. In this case, I would say this is the best one, especially for the experience as well. So Atreides didn't send an army because our army is probably much bigger than his, and so he's smart enough not to waste his army. Our militia defended there. Let's go for more water. And another military masterpiece. You could also go for a turret or for the military factory there, but I'm not a friend of a military factory as long as you win the battles without, because it's super expensive. Oh, we must get sure that we get the village
My lady
before
archduchess.
this resolution starts. But then we could be in peace with everyone if we want to have. But usually, let's go for Fremen, because then we can fight further with Atreides. Do we want to take this or not?
Spice crew reporting. Honorable knights at your
Yes,
service.
Atreides. Not that smart as I thought. Okay. We talked about the scanning. Some raiders came from there, some raiders came from there somewhere. Moving, at least they moved around here, so it could be here somewhere.
We're honored to serve you. We'll be victorious.
Since we are our champ with us, we get now Hegemony by killing all that
Eager for
juicy
new
stuff here.
adventures.
I have no clue why
Honorable knights at your
Atreides
service.
is
We'll show
suiciding its units right now. Oh, extra plus creed, yeah. Both okay, I would go for the plus creed.
We're
Because
honored to serve you.
anyway, if you have enough plus creed, you can delete some of your plus creed buildings. They are super expensive. And if you can manage to run without extra buildings, yeah, you can only profit from that. Let's do this here. And soon we can make this our sanctuary.
Yes, my lady
Got another
Archduchess.
spice field. This is great. We are pretty close to his main base. Should be here. Let's check. Okay, it's time. It's time to make a little check up. Fremen is leading on Hegemony, more or less. On the Chome, there we have one Chomer, this House Harkonnen. This might be a good idea now to go for the Chome support so we can compete with him. Or going for the military stuff so we can compete with him military-wise and just attack him and kill him. Yeah. Or you try just to be fast on Hegemony. This is also, but yeah, you have to side for one of that ways. Governorship is very unrealistic in such compositions and such matches. In multiplayer, it happens a lot more often, especially in matches with unexperienced players.
Duty. Received. We're eager for new adventures.
Because sometimes they can't coordinate on voting against it. Let's see. Yeah, we can make an airfield here so we can reinforce our army in case we want to go further on the treaties. And it is a good time after we made our battles to check our special regions now. Sanctuary, even more authority, and make the workshop buildings. We took a treaty base, so our listening post doesn't work anymore, so we can delete it.
My lady, the spice must flow.
Treaties is gathering his army. Fremen's border.
We're honored to serve you. Our honor is on the line.
So we don't need to take care of treaties at the moment. You can also go for Fremen. Here's a special region here.
Honorable knights
Liberating
at your
it or
service.
even taking it is a great point for our Hegemony victory condition. And it please even ask for a peace, so why not? Then we can absolutely focus on Fremen right now. Maybe we should even buy a little bit just to slow down Harkon a little bit.
Eager for new adventures.
With a new water patch,
Yes, my lady Archduchess.
it's wise to have a supply drop with you. The problem is
Anything for our
you don't
liege.
supply at
We serve to the best
enemy
of our
bases
capacity.
anymore,
We're eager for new adventures.
and you still lose supply in the battles.
We're on a
So
quest.
it's good to have at least one with you. So we found the siege from the Fremen. As I said, the next should be here or here. I'm not sure. There's never a siege on a polar sink, and there's never a siege on a deep desert. Great time. Great time. Let's see if we can split our army.
We're honored to serve you.
Let's.
Yes, my lady Archduchess.
Can you please only pick one unit? Thanks.
Brilliant
So
foe
when you
to
split our
slay.
army, send them back.
Our honor is
They will
on
take
the
care of
line.
that.
We're eager for
They will
new
make
adventures.
further pressure on Fremen. And if we want to kill the main base, we absolutely need that. But as I said, we want to compete with the Harkon a little bit. We need this here. So we go for the extra Chome research. La 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 la. He wants to give us.
What do you want?
This is fine in this case. We want his salary. Let's see if we can pick another
Awaiting order.
ornithopter for our newest
vector.
spice field. Hey, I want to offer promotion here. Hey man, how's it going? Hey, it's great, thanks. EX, how it's going for you? We're trying to make some Ecaz progression here. So, yeah. Good question. It's maybe time for let's just save it. We built a spice branch a long time ago. We didn't use it.
We're honored to
This is a problem if you're not used to speak and play at the same time. You also got this here. Why we can't use the military factory is a good question. But we delete it now. We have immune to will here, so let's rise up our hegemony even more. And as you can see now, we are leading on hegemony right now. Hakon is still great on Chom. We need to do something about that. We defended against that village. We have two options now. We can trade with them and make them allies. What is pretty awesome with Fremen Brotherhood. It's a no-brainer. You lose one agent and get two. So it's just one extra agent. Why not? The other option is to pillage it, and so they will never attack you again. We make some hegemony here. I don't even... Oh, it's a spy field. Yeah, we want to have that. Great tile. As you can see, we never struggle with authority in this setup with Ecaz. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Don't want that. We want to expand as fast as possible. So, okay, do we want to have a fast eco? Yeah, we want. Then let's do another building here. The other option is we wait for spying logistic, and I really recommend going for spying logistic if you are having strong Fremen player close to you, because these Federkin are still pretty strong. Not as strong, I feel, like the last patch, but they are still pretty strong, and assassins really help you out at the start if you have enough intel against that, guys. They cost 200 intel now, so it's not that cheap. Both great possibilities we can use here, since we don't want to lose our influence, because we get good resolution running here. And Lancer is never bad, so we have even the option to go for the governorship soon. So let's send our army to the front line. We need 3 different buildings. We have 3 different buildings. Don't need this here, so let's go for a military base instead. We could go for another pillage round. Don't forget that. This treatise AI is taking all our juicy point of interest because I'm too lazy. What happened? A little bit. So Fremen is sending his units. We can go for another. Let's mix it up. Ecaz is great in just mixing the units up. Can't do very wrong by doing this.
We're honored to serve you. Anything for our liege. We're on a quest.
I hope this is
We're eager for
insane
new
IR. Can I check this? Yeah, okay.
Anything for our liege.
So, yeah, we are pretty great on our hegemony. We are close to the winning scenario. Dangerous, if it would have been a multiplayer game right now. It's pretty dangerous to give someone 30% at home for the because of the 20% extra military power, etc. In this case, we can neglect it. We got another spice field. And probably it's anyway good for crew training with 4 harvesters. We make a lot of money. Let's see, let's go for turret here. So we defend our borders a little bit better now. Because this is the point. If you reach 20k, the other players get the warning that you're close to the victory. And yeah, this means they could go for the attack soon. So this is not working anymore. Let's go for Intel in this case. And let's get our military bases, more command points, so we have an army to compete with any enemy who is engaging.
Yes, my lady Archduchess.
What else can we save? When we have a little bit peace here right now. Yeah, spice fields are always the best tiles you can take. So
We're on a quest.
if you're not sure which where to attack, which tile to take a spice field. In our case here, you can see that position. Maybe we can even stop them from doing this, but anyway, we will win after that. But as you can see, this could be our next sanctuary, because we really want to have this spice field, and we really want to have another special region because of our hegemony victory condition. Ergo, we go for this tile now, make our masterpieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And abandon it and go for the other tiles. We can also make a scavenger team here, because there are a lot of units spawning here. If you're not lazy, you can micro units around, pin down the enemy range units, even focus them because they are the main damage dealer. Units in that time. Pick up the hurt units.
Yes, my lady Archduchess.
Oh, this will be soon not attacking us anymore.
We're eager for new adventures.
Oh, misclick.
Our honor is on the line. Chivalry commands.
So we get money for our and for the enemy units dying, so it's not that terrible if you lose units there. And put on 2-point speed again. So we won there, got a lot of money for all our cool scavenger networks.
We're honored to serve.
Okay, we had a harder battle because we didn't have all our units there. Let's go back to our territory and then attack this. After we healed. Oh, no, bullshit. I'm talking bullshit. We wanted to take that. Okay, another time to check what's happening. Harkon is on 30% now, but still far enough away from the victory. We are still sending units to take our point of interest. We could, of course, take them ourselves, but as I said, I'm too lazy for that right now. Bremen wants a non-aggression pact. This is great for us. Our win condition is a hegemony race right now, so
At your command.
of course you can take that. Only problem is, I want to tell that for you, because Fremen, of course, Fremen could just break the treaty with you. Fremen has no land threat, so he won't lose land threat by betraying you. But he gets this 20% extra military power. So if you think Fremen will attack you and offers you a peace, that's maybe not a good idea to accept the peace in this case.
We got the big game rifle.
He loses a lot of eco power, but he's not totally destroyed. So, especially in the end, if you are close to a victory, don't accept the pieces of the players. They just want to break it and get the extra 20% power to overwhelm you.
We're eager for new adventures.
Oh. Masterpiece, a masterpiece, a masterpiece. For this, make the scavenger team.
Yes, my lady Archduchess.
This time our Super tank is on the front. This is great. So this time we won't lose
That'll
any
be
units, I
some
guess.
sport.
Oh, we didn't check our stockpile. Let's see if we can handle that. At the moment not, but I guess when it lands, our harvester is on the ground. You can even make it a little bit better by disabling,
On watch.
but of course it's more
At your
dangerous.
service, my lady.
We'll get a little bit more by
Anything for
that.
our liege.
But of course you have to react on every harvester warning, then worm warning. Masterpieces. As you can see, you also can trade with other players to get the spice if needed. Now we have full.
Honorable knights at your service.
The masterpiece. Hegemony looks
Yes, my
great.
lady Archduchess.
267
Eager for
takes a
new
little bit.
adventures.
No problem.
Honorable knights at your
Oh,
service.
this is
Harvester
one.
in working order.
Maybe on auto recall.
Crawler on report.
We managed. Good. Let's see and put it on something that will handle this. And we get enough money
At your service, my lady.
to get them some men.
Crawler on report.
We just made the tech for the extra crew members. It's great. So we can abandon this now. Then we have enough authority,
Yes,
for
my lady
this here.
Archduchess.
and we have another sanctuary. So Ecaz is a lot about playing SimCity here. We have enough. Since a long time we have enough for our monument. At the moment I never played with sirens. I even need to check what they exactly do. Mechanic suffer 30 damage. Okay, it's good against mech, obviously. So if you are playing against mech, it seems pretty great. It doesn't stack, sadly. But all that mechanical units suffer from all units, I guess. Yeah, why not? Why not? It's not the worst unit. But I would put my fuel rather in war banners, to be honest. So let's get this.
My lady. To the field.
Oh, did I stop it now? This.
Anything for our liege.
Let's check how far he's on. Boom. Compete a little bit with him. We got that sanctuary now.
We're honored to serve.
And we produced 21 authority. Yeah. This is House Ecaz. This is House Ecaz. Get some more workshops. We are full on main bases.
Yes, my lady Archduchess.
We can pillage now all our sanctuaries. We can make another cycle. We also could pillage on the enemy villages.
Greetings.
We have the most
No, thank you.
inspiring ship in the galaxy.
So we just got our monument. This annoying Atreides took again our point of interest. But as you can see, it's done. I mean, what should happen? Usually, this is a moment in multiplayer. The three players ally against you, try to take you out. If you are lucky, two players are still in a fight. For example, some player might think, "Oh, Hakon is pretty dangerous with his chome. I don't want him to have
Yes, my lady Archduchess.
having that much, and Hakon might also be a target for an attack." You even can use that. You can tell your players, right? No, I can't write here.
We're eager for new adventures. Honorable knights
split army.
at your service. The monument of eternal grace reports to
Good
you,
one, good two.
Archduchess.
You can better remember. You can even write in chat. Oh, see, Harkon has pretty much home. Let's focus on him. This pink house sucks. You know why? No nukes, GG. Is that this way? I didn't try nukes since a lot of time. It's a wrong description why we can't build that, right? I mean, we don't have that buildings. This is strange. They should write something else here. House Ecaz can't build them or something like that. This is strange. I mean, why shouldn't I build nukes? Why should House Ecaz not be able? We are not on. We have not enough fuel. I'm stupid. Come on. Let's just
for our liege.
delete some of our.
Crawler on report.
Oh, wait. What can we delete to get enough? Does a war banner cost? 3. We have 0. We have. There our fuel. We have here our fuel. Yeah. Okay, let's delete some of our war banners. I don't want to delete the monument.
You honor us, fair lady.
Here we have to. Oh, I don't want to delete 4 war banners. But we want to check if you can make nukes. I don't trust you yet. Let's see. You should make a nuke. Yeah. The war banners are the best units in the game. Even the fader can just melt away if you have enough war banners. Focusing them. Everything melts away. I had a fight some matches ago against a Corino and Bremen. At the same time, 2 full armies. And I played with the monument and the war banners, and we lost maybe 30% of my army against the 2 armies, and I have had only a turret in the main military base there. So let's double check again. We are good on Hegemony. Has a little bit more at home since the last update. But as you can see, our champion didn't make much Hegemony right now. 1.9. We should just tag someone. Let's think about treatise or Fremen. I guess we go for a treatise. We're on 400.
Yes,
we
my
need to
lady
break the
Archduchess.
truth. Oh, and at this moment, Harkon attacks. This would be great. Do we get here? Let's go for more water. We can do silos, so I'm pretty sure we can do nukes as well.
We're eager for new adventures.
We can even take this. This authority production is so ridiculous. House Ecaz is overpowered at the moment, in my opinion. This is
Yes, my lady
it's
Archduchess.
great on military, it's great
An
on
adventure to
statecraft,
remember.
it's great on
We'll go anywhere we're needed.
hegemony, it's great on eco. It's all fine here.
Anything for our liege.
We have pieces. Let's see if they can do anything against us. Let's have war with everyone here.
Serve you.
Obviously, usually you wouldn't do that,
Anything for our liege.
but who cares right now, right? I'll have fun a little bit here.
Yes, my lady Archduchess. We're eager eager for new adventures.
So always have scavenger team in pocket and the supply drop. So now you could put part of your army to resupply here. Let's check. Ooh. Control. Bing, bing, bing. So, who's coming there?
New adventures. They'll get an honorable death. We're on a quest.
We got this.
Anything for our liege.
Yeah, insane AI
New
is
adventures.
strong at the start, but pretty fast melts down.
Honorable knights
Of course,
at your service.
insane AI can't compete with full armies. Sometimes I got rushed by AI with 10 units in second or third months, but even 12 units. It's a little bit more tricky then. But that are the only moments I hear them. You could make a little bit more SimCity here by building the right maintenance centers at the right spots. We got this 3, we could probably make one here. Let's get this away for that. With all the bonus extra stuff, what I forget while talking, but you can make a lot of money by doing that.
Anything for our
And no one is competing with us, but we only need 400 hegemony, and we have 4 enemy militia here.
We're eager for new adventures.
Or we wait the 10 days, or we wait for our workshop producing the 40 each day. Nope.
We're
Bing, bing,
honored
bing,
to
and we won. So this is House Ecaz. Pretty, yeah. It's a SimCity faction, I would say. You have to plan around the sanctuaries, but the sanctuaries are a nice extra. They are not a must-have. If you, for example, this would be a spice field, for example. Yeah, obviously you wouldn't do that making a sanctuary. You would try to make a sanctuary somewhere else. So don't make sanctuaries just because you want to have them. There are enough tiles that are much more important than having a sanctuary, like special regions, like spice fields, or if you have super great trades, like something like this is perfect. You have a great start. You get plus creed, you get money fighting in your territory. So you should take them. Remember, you deserts and the border also counts as surrounding. So you get a sanctuary by not having here these tiles. I would always recommend go local dialect first, intelligence network just for the land threat and the extra agent speed. Then you can either go for native artist or composite materials. You need the native artist even if you want to make 5 masterpieces instead of 3, but it's also not a must-have. All that sanctuaries would also work with 3 masterpieces instead of 5. And you saw at start maybe it was a little bit of work to get the money. I was lucky, I got the money by that resolution, so I could make the main base building. Otherwise, you would have to pillage, and that makes the village more expensive to take over, and that's something you don't want to have. So it might be good just to make only 3 masterpieces, abandon the village, and then you can pillage it every time. Yeah, what else? Go for filtration systems. The other buildings just suck in giving you water. You have not enough water if you don't go for filtration systems, or your infrastructure sucks, because every building costs water. And then go for inspiring standard. You are pretty safe. If you have the war banners, you have a fuel area, you are safe against most of the attacks. Maybe a pretty early rushing smuggler can do something, but other than that, you They will have no trouble at all. I also like to have martial perfectionism pretty soon, because at the start you have no big battles usually, so you have time to produce the unit that take longer to produce. So go for that. If you go for governorship, of course you need this. You need the building. Where's the building? Embassy. Yeah, there's the embassy building. That makes getting your lands much faster. You also want to have the other consular. There's a consular that gives you 3, 4, 5 lands rate for every building masterpiece. So, but as I said, the other 2 consulars are no-brainers. I don't think that consular is that great, especially not in the late game. It's okay. You don't get the sanctuaries so fast, so you don't get the bonus that fast. And I'm not sure how many masterpieces we will have in the end. You can see most of our Solari do by our villages, indeed. This is probably because of our masterpieces sometimes, but especially because our main base is here. Spice is pretty important. We can get even more because we have a lot of spice. As you can see, spice is still one of the best eco stuff. Yeah, what else? Make sure you have military bases at the borders, at least somewhere. You get the 20% extra power, and this is super important. Sometimes it's good to have them at the border if you want to attack yourself, the enemy. If you're rather a defensive player, make them in the village behind, because I would always, if I attack, for example, I'm Fremen, I want to attack Ecaz, I would take out the militia and then the military base, and usually you're killing the militia and the military base faster than the enemy army approaches, so you will lose. If you have the military base here and your army approaches here when everything, your militia is down, etc., you still get the bonus and can better defend your village in the front. Yeah, I like to have knowledge at the start. Was not that much here this match, but this is always great if you're lucky with trades like this or this. Is a perfect trade, especially for Carino. This would be great. Have ornithopters on your harvesters. Get plus creed. Get high plus creed at start. And as you can see, you can delete them right now. Here we had great plus creed, yeah. Not sure how you can delete all that stuff here. It's not needed anymore. You don't need 2 plus greed here. Cost money, it gives you plus greed. You don't need plus greed, so give it. Or trade it away, of course. Yeah. Sure. You don't even have that much. That many plus greed buildings. Funny. And don't underestimate, never underestimate here the resolutions that are so important. Not even the charters. Charters are not even that important, but the resolutions can change the whole game. Something like that here. Fremen has do anything right now. Can't attack, can't defend. Maybe defend with a military base, but it's harder. Yeah, I guess that's it for today. I promised to make a commentary about House Ecaz. I will upload this also to YouTube, and see you later.